Hey guys, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in and opting in to this capture page right here that you just saw prior to this page, okay? But before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Valentin Negron, also known as the Visionary Entrepreneur. And in this video, I would like to share this great opportunity with you. And I'm pretty sure you hear the word great opportunity all the time. But this is truly a one-of-a-kind opportunity that you should take full advantage of and take action. Okay, guys and gals, let me explain what we're talking about here. Okay, we're going to show you a way that you could earn daily, okay, with a 5-year-old company, all right, based in the US, which is a publicly traded company, all right, and has a A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, guys. So this is an official business opportunity for you guys to make money. Okay, now I'm not going to go into every detail because I'm going to have my friend in the next video here explain more in detail about this great opportunity. But there's two components of this business that I'm going to tell you about that is very important for you to know right now before you decide to click on the button in the bottom where it says let me in. That's going to take you to another part where it's going to show you a video of the compensation. There's going to be a get started button where you can actually click there and register. And there's going to be another button that's going to give you a step-by-step more information on what to do and how to do it, guys. All right? Now, first thing I want to tell you, you do not have to build a team to earn money. You do not have to recruit anyone to make money with this great opportunity. Two, if you are a team leader or a team builder and you like to challenge yourself and you want to expand and you want to grow and you actually like building teams and talking to people and you're not scared to go out there and promote and market, you could make a huge amount of money on top of whatever earnings you have available with this great company. Okay, so with that being said, guys, the company we're talking about here is Wealth Generators, soon to be Kuvera. All right, now, the change of company's logo and the name has been in the works for several months, if not over a year now. All right. So this is not no sudden change that they're doing out of the blue, but they are almost in their final stages of actually doing that. So with that being said, let's click on the button below. It's going to take you right next to the next video. And in that video, you'll meet one of my personal close friends, JC Rangel, who's going to explain exactly the benefits and how this business works and what it could do for you in your life. So I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next one.
Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the presentation. My name is JC Rangel, and I am happy and excited to share with you guys some powerful information with Wealth Generators. And I've got to tell you guys, I've been involved with Wealth Generators since 2014. In October 2014, I made a decision to get started with Wealth Generators, and it was one of the best business decisions I've ever made. Now, over 100,000 distributors have joined my organization, and just our team has created so much success. But now I'm excited to share with you guys the newest presentation and the newest services that Wealth Generators is now offering. So with that said, I want to go ahead and jump right into the presentation so we don't waste any more time. Okay, let's see. Okay. So very few people are adequately prepared for retirement. So people need a plan. And one of the things that we find out is that most people do not have a plan for their retirement. Most people do not have a plan for how to get out of debt or how to become financially free. And ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the things that WG offers. And as you go through the services that we offer, we show people how to do a few things in our business, which is find, grow, and keep their money. Imagine finding more money, okay? Finding money you didn't know you had available. And what you do with that money is you do what the wealthy do, is you grow that money. You have that money work for you. And then in addition to it, there's an old saying that it's not how much we make, it's how much we keep. And the service actually helps you keep more of that money as well. One of the things that I love about Wealth Generators is that it is not a company, ladies and gentlemen, that sells you an overpriced juice or an overpriced coffee or skincare product or anything like that, or weight loss shakes. Ladies and gentlemen, our service literally costs people more money not to have it than it does to have it. Think about that one. Our service literally costs people more money not to have it. So in other words, people are better off having our service, and you're going to see why. Now, before we get into the services of how we find, grow, and keep money, I like to talk about the cash flow quadrant, okay? You see, here's the way it works. 95% of people are on the left side of the quadrant. The E stands for employee. The majority of the people are employees, right? They work for somebody else. They trade time for money, right? And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm simply talking about the statistics. And then the bottom part is a S stands for self-employed. These are people maybe like a real estate agent, like a doctor, or something along those lines, where maybe they don't necessarily work for somebody else, but they control their own time and their own income. But at the end of the day, it is still linear income. They still have to go out there and make another sale. They still need to go out there and see another patient in order to get paid. The bottom line is that on the left side of the quadrant, the E and the S, they are both dependent off of their own efforts in order to make money. That means that they're going to work till the day they die. On the right side of the quadrant is where 5% of the people stand. That's where you've got the big business owner, right? A business owner that has a successful business, gets paid off of the efforts of other people, and ideally, it's a business that has a system, okay, that makes them money. So even if they don't have to work, they still get paid. I guarantee you that the owner of McDonald's is not flipping burgers, right? So it is a business with a system where other people contribute to your income. And then the I side of the quadrant is the investor. This is where people become successful. And generally speaking, people go out there and own a business. They become successful after years of hard work. Then they have the money to invest, and then they have their money grow for them. And I think most of us can agree that having other people contribute to our income and having our own money contribute to our income is better than us having to trade time for money to contribute to our income, right? But here's a reality. Only 5% of the wealth is on the left side. So think about this. 95% of the population is on the E and the S side as an employee or self-employed. And only 5% of all the money, of all the wealth exists on that side. And then you go to the right side of the quadrant. 5% of the people, 5% of the population are on the right side of the quadrant as a big business owner, right? And as an investor. And 95% of all the wealth exists on that side. So the question to you is this: how many of us would like to go from the left side of the quadrant to the right side of the quadrant? And I think the answer when we ask that question, 99.9% of the time is everybody raises their hand. They say, yes, I would like to go from the E to the B, right? Or from the E to the B and the I. Well, guess what? Most people, me personally, I can speak for myself. My parents and my teachers were my biggest influencers, and that's who was the biggest influence for most people as well. Well, one thing I realized, which was common sense as I grew up, is that most people's teachers and parents were not on the right side of the quadrant. They were employees or self-employed, trading time for money. So it was very hard for them to teach us to get on the right side of the quadrant. Luckily for me, I was introduced to the industry of network marketing that taught me this. And in this presentation, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you how to get on the right side of the quadrant from day one, how you can start building a business without any sales skills, how you can start making money without having to sell or to recruit anything to anybody, and also show you how to have your money work harder for you than you do for money. This is Warren Buffett, and Warren Buffett has a famous quote that says, if you do not find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This is the second richest man in the world. And I think that statement is very, very true. But most of us in school, they didn't teach us how to have our money work for us. I mean, let's face it, they didn't teach us a lot of things that we really needed for to go to work, right? To make money. Nobody taught me how to do a proper resume. Nobody taught me how to introduce myself at an interview or anything like that. They didn't teach me anything about taxes. They didn't teach me these things. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The opportunity that you're looking at has systems and tools that show you, educate you, and the tools that help all of this make all of this possible, right? Which is grow your money, find money, and keep your money. So with that said, as we talked about, these are the three things that Wealth Generators offers, and we're going to get right into it. So the first way that the company helps us make money, right? It is through the WG Money Program. It simply gives you all of your finances that you are able to see them all in one place, right? It knows where your money is going, and it breaks it down by category. And what it does is it keeps spending. It shows you how to cancel interest and how to get out of debt faster. So without you having to spend any additional money, this program puts all of your debts in one place, and it shows you where to make more, where to spend more money, where to pay off more debt, and where to make the smallest payments, because it's an algorithm that shows you how to get out of debt significantly faster. In addition to that, you get a lot of education. I think we can agree that the most successful people in the world know things that the unsuccessful people don't know. There's an old saying that says, rich people educate themselves while poor people entertain themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the WG Money program is a gentleman by the name of Ross Jardine, who is literally a mentor to many, many millionaires, showing them how to work with their finances, showing them how to stay out of debt versus accumulating debt, showing them the difference between assets and liabilities. This product by itself is worth the membership cost. And by the way, we have not even got into the cryptocurrency side. The cryptocurrency side is my favorite side of the business. And the cryptocurrency side, ladies and gentlemen, has no monthly payment. So we're going to get into that here shortly. So this is the fine part, right? Now we get into, ladies and gentlemen, the grow part. So how does a company help us grow our money, right? So the way that works is we have different products, and I'm only going to talk about a few of them, but we've got the RISE program, the FX1, the crypto, the equity, and the WG startups. The cryptocurrency pack, which we're going to get a little bit more into detail here shortly, allows us to get into the mining sector of cryptocurrency, how we can mine cryptocurrency ourselves, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. These are all cryptocurrencies. Wealth Generators has invested millions of dollars into cryptocurrency, and now we are able to get into that market with relatively small amount of money. Then the RISE program is a program that trades in the Forex market. Over the last 4 years has averaged over 3% monthly compounded interest. Now, we have to make a disclaimer. Past results don't guarantee future performance, right? But it's been doing this, ladies and gentlemen, for 4 years straight without a losing day. We also, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, these services are all on automatic. You do not have to place your trades. You do not have to do anything. It's a set it and forget it program. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the wealthy grow their money. This is how the wealthy have their money, make them more money. In other words, they have their money, go out there and recruit them more money. I don't know about you, but I like the sound of that. I like the sound of having my $100 bills, my $50 bills, $20 bills, $5 bills, etc. go out there and bring me more just like them, right? And that's exactly what these programs do. And once again, it's automatic, okay? And then finally, the key part. This is one of my favorite applications on my phone. It is a deductor. The deductor is a tax application, and you see, it's an application for your taxes. As when you are a business owner versus being an employee, a business owner has significantly more tax advantages than an employee. You see, me being a business owner, when I went to Vegas a couple of weeks ago, I spoke to a couple of people while I was in Vegas about my business. It was short conversations, but nevertheless, that was a business expense. Pretty much my entire trip to Vegas was a business expense. I use this application because I'm a business owner and I have this service. I take a picture of those receipts. What most people don't know is that the receipts are made to last about 6 months, and then the ink disappears. Well, guess what? That's not a problem if I snap a picture with my deductor. If I'm driving for business, and even if I drive to have dinner, right? If I speak to the waiter about business, that was also a business expense, right? But if I'm driving in the state of California where I live, we get about 50 cents per mile that we drive. That means that every 2 miles, we are pretty much making $1. So instead of paying so much money to Uncle Sam, guess what? There's a bunch of tax write-offs that I have as a business owner, thanks to this application, by the way, that I get a significantly bigger tax return if I'm an employee. And if I'm a business owner, I pay significantly less in taxes thanks to this application. But guess what? It is these tools that do the heavy lifting for us. And this comes included in the membership. So ladies and gentlemen, everything that I've mentioned so far is a $150 monthly membership, but I'm going to show you how to get it for free. Now, we haven't even talked about the crypto, so bear with us. We're going to get into the crypto here shortly, but there's 2 sections of the business. There is the membership side of the business, and then there's also the cryptocurrency mining packs of the business that we're going to get into here shortly, okay? So now let's talk about crypto, okay? Cryptocurrency is a virtual currency that is used to exchange goods and services through a system of electronic transactions without the need of any third parties, right? They incorporate the principles of cryptography to implement a safe and anonymous decentralized economy. Here are some of the top cryptocurrencies out there that WG, Wealth Generators, actually mine some of these cryptocurrencies. Okay, so how can we capitalize on that? Well, Wealth Generators has done the biggest part. They've already invested in state-of-the-art cryptocurrency mining equipment, okay, in Hong Kong and Iceland, and most recently in Romania. And people can actually go out and see these facilities and people have, right? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Well Generators is a 4-year-old company based out of Salt Lake City, Utah, in the United States. 4 years in business. There is a significant difference between Wealth Generators crypto mining contracts and anything else there on the market as of 2018. This is the most solid place for people that want to get involved in cryptocurrency with network marketing. Contracts provide customers 1,200 days of cryptocurrency mining. That means that we get paid every single day direct to our wallet without having to request those commissions based on what our mining contract generates for the day. Okay. Now, here are the different cryptocurrency mining packs. The first one is the $4.99 pack, which gives you between 11 and 12 mega hash. The business pack is $9.99. Let's call it $1,000. And then the executive pack is $2,500, and the premier pack is $5,000, right? So to get started, there's a one-time $99 setup fee. After the lease ends, and the contract is over, the mining will begin within business days. So as soon as you sign your contract and you pay for your contract, within 10 business days, on average, it takes about 6 or 7 business days, your mining will start and you will see the mining go directly to your Ethereum wallet. Wealth Generators pays us in Ethereum every single day, by the way. The mining returns, once again, are paid in Ethereum directly to our wallet. Once again, we do not have to request those commissions, and the company doesn't charge us any percentages to receive them. The crypto contracts are currently available for purchase with Bitcoin. Actually, that's actually not it. Currently now, the company also offers bank wires in order to purchase those cryptocurrency mining contracts. When they barely started, they offered only in Bitcoin. Now you can pay for it in Bitcoin, and you can pay for it also in a wire to the company. Okay. So word of mouth is the most powerful form of marketing. Now we're going to talk, ladies and gentlemen, about the compensation plan. How do we get paid with Wealth Generators? And that's my favorite part about the business, because we've got great services, and by referring these services, we make great money. So if you go out there and you refer 3 people, so let's assume you have the $100, $150 membership, which I recommend everybody have. My model with WG is very simple. I have my mining contracts, and I say contracts because I have multiples, right? I have my mining contracts, but at the same time, I am diversified. I trade. My brokerage account is trading automatically with the RISE program. I use the services, right? So I'm diversified, right? I'm not just sticking to Forex. I'm not just sticking to crypto. I'm doing everything, right? And I'm diversified. So if I have a $150 membership, by the way, every mining contract pays into this side as well. But if I have my $150 membership, if I simply refer 3 people, I am what you call a guaranteed generator, which means that my membership is now free. So imagine all of those benefits that we get for $150. There's also the all-in pack that is $200. That includes everything the company offers as far as the services go. Okay. But if I refer 3 people, right, and I have 400 points total, I am making my membership is absolutely free. But guess what? Now that I've got my 3, my membership is free. If I go out there and if I help my 3 get their 3 as well, right? Or if my 3 simply grow a team of 3 under them, any structure, my residual income, ladies and gentlemen, is now $500 per month with a group of 12 people. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about $1,600 in sales, 1,200 points, and $1,600 in sales in my organization. And the company pays me a residual income of $500 per month. I've sold everything from juices to skincare to coffee to weight loss products. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. There is no other company where you could do this kind of volume and make a $500 residual income. It takes between 9 and 12 people to make a $500 residual income. And then the next position, right, is the executive business builder position, which is with 40 people, right? So now with 40 people, if I have 14 on one team, 13 and 13 on the other team, my residual income is now $1,000 per month. Keep this in mind as well. Spillover volume, if your upline, the person that introduced you, puts this team of 14 people under you, okay, and you build these other 2 teams, you are still making $1,000 a month. So this is combined volume because we only built 3 teams. If I get more than 3 people, guess what I'm going to do with those additional people? I'm going to put them under one of my 3 people. And the volume helps them and it helps me. And that's the case for all of these ranks. If I build a team of 100 people, let's say for instance 40, 40, and 20, my residual income is $2,000 a month. and then so on and so forth. The next one is 250 people, which is 25,000 points, $4,500 a month. And as you guys can see, ladies and gentlemen, as it keeps going down, obviously the income keeps going up. So at this position here, with this position, I am now making $25,000 per month, right? And then when we go to the next slide, ladies and gentlemen, it breaks it down a little bit more in detail, right? The elite presidential is at $25,000 a month, and then ambassador. And as you guys can see, it goes all the way down to the $350,000 a month residual income. And we haven't even talked about my favorite bonus. This is simply the residual income that kicks in every 15th of the month. Wealth Generators pays us 5 times per month. We get paid the weekly coded bonus every Friday, and we get paid the residual income every 15th. So I don't know about you, but I like to get paid 5 times a month. And then the cryptocurrency mining contracts, guess what? Those pay us every single day. So that's exciting. People are excited when they see that, so they tend to share that information with others. Okay. So now the crypto mining contracts pay this way, right? So on the beginner bonus, they pay 6%. On the leader bonus, they pay 9%. And then on the mentor bonus, which is where everybody wants to get to, they pay 12%. Now, how do they pay this? They pay this through what I believe is the most aggressive, the most competitive, and in my opinion, the smartest compensation plan that has ever been created in network marketing. And that is this crypto infinity bonus. So the way it works, ladies and gentlemen, is like this. The first people that you personally introduce, excuse me, you earn a 6% commission from whatever mining contract they purchase. So let's say all these people bought a $1,000 mining contract. Fair enough, you made $60 on each one, right? Now you get promoted to the executive business builder. Let me show you the executive business builder again. The executive business builder, ladies and gentlemen, is simply when you have, okay, this second position here, 40 people in your organization, right? Simple. So it's not a complicated position to get to. So once you get to executive business builder, ladies and gentlemen, you are now going to make the 9% bonus. So let's say it took you 4 people, and then you finally got to executive business builder. Well, if it took you 4 people, those 4 people you made 6% on, and you're coded at 6%. But from your 5th person and beyond, while you are an executive business builder, you now make 9%. But guess what? They, just like you, make 6%. You guess what? The difference between 6 and 9 equals a 3% difference to infinity on all their enrollments and their enrollments and their enrollments to infinity. A 3% commission. That means every $1,000 mining contract that's coming in, you get paid a $30 commission. If that same person buys another mining contract next month because they're excited for how much money they're making, you get paid that 3% over and over and over again. So let's say, for instance, this first person here goes out there and they also introduce 4 people, and then they finally get to executive business builder. They now go to 9% as of that 5th person and beyond, but his first 4 are always coded to you. And their people to infinity, you will always be coded at the 3% commission level to infinity and for life. And ladies and gentlemen, once you get to that position of executive, you are at that position at the 9% for life. That never goes away. But guess what? Once you get to global platinum, which is 50,000 points in volume, remember, spillover volume counts. Volume that the person that introduced you puts under you, that counts as well. When you get to that position, you now make 12% on anybody you introduce. So let's say you introduce Sarah. Sarah comes in with a $5,000 mining contract. You just made 12% of 5,000 equals $600, right? So Sarah signs up with a $5,000 mining contract. You got paid next Friday, $600. But when Sarah goes out there and signs up a $5,000 mining contract, she signs up her husband, Joe. She makes a $300 commission. Why? Because that's 6%. The difference of the other 6% goes to you. When she makes 300, you make 300. And ladies and gentlemen, that is paid. The difference of 6% is paid to infinity. Anybody in that entire organization, when they rank up to the executive position, now your split goes from 6% to 3%, but it goes to 3% to infinity on those people and on and forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand that this part of the compensation plan may be a little bit tricky for some people. Just know this. If you introduce people and the volume is going through your organization and you move up to those ranks, you're going to get paid this money. I've literally had people say to me, JC, I don't know where this money came from. I thought the check was going to be a lot less than it is. And I tell them, I'll tell you what, That's a good problem to have. In the training, there, you can ask the person that introduces this video to you. There's a training where we break down the entire compensation plan in detail. But if you're excited, before you even understand the entire presentation and the entire compensation plan, I assure you, you're going to be a lot more excited after you understand it fully. And then as you continue to go up, in addition to all of this, ladies and gentlemen, you get the company rewards us with other things. So once we get to Premier, which is 10,000 points in volume, that means that you're making $2,000 a month. The company also gives you an Apple iPad or an iWatch, all the way up to when you get to the position of Legend, you actually get a free luxury car of your choice up to $80,000. So the company doesn't say, listen, we're going to pay your payments. No, no, no. They say, you go pick a car up to $80,000 and we will wire the money to the dealership and pay for that car for you. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very powerful scenario right there, okay? Because they don't want us to get in debt. See, the name itself says it, right? The company is here to generate wealth, okay? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, get together with the person that introduced you to this presentation. When it comes to opportunities, they say the T in timing is significantly more important than the T in talent. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of things out there in the network marketing world and in the cryptocurrency world. When it comes to the network marketing world, there is not another company that offers cryptocurrency mining contracts legally compliant through a US-based company and in or outside of network marketing. There is not a publicly traded company offering mining contracts. WG is the only one that offers this. In addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, in the cryptocurrency space, there isn't one network marketing company based out of the US that is registered and compliant offering cryptocurrency mining contracts. Nowadays, we have to be very, very careful because cryptocurrency is so new. It lends itself for a lot of scams, a lot of Ponzi schemes. That is not the case with this 4-year-old publicly traded company, ladies and gentlemen. So get together with the person that introduced you and let them know what is it you like best. Every time we do a presentation like this, there's always 3 kinds of people. A, B, and C. The A means action, application, they want to get started. The B means I am interested, but I have a few questions. And if that's you, they'll put you on the phone with somebody that can answer every single one of your questions so you can make the best decision for you and your family. And then the last person is a C. The C person, somebody says, you know what? I want to either see more information, or the C could stand for I want to be a customer. And if that's you, perfect. We'll show you how to be a customer. You do not have to recruit. You do not have to sell in order to make money with this business. This is the only company, ladies and gentlemen, where you don't have to recruit or sell in order to make money, where our customers can make money by using the services. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, my name is JC Rangel. I hope you guys enjoyed this presentation, and we'll see you guys at the top or from the top. Take care.